I always forget some of these people, they're like in love with the person, like they've been together for a while. So I'm like, just go away. But sometimes it's not that easy, and I get that. I get that conceptually, not like emotionally. Um, Heidi, hi. It's good to see you all. Yes, I am back. I'm trying to do this in more abundance now that my schedule has cleared up a little bit. But today I decided to bring you something new and hopefully exciting that you like. It's called The Good, The Bad, The Funny Dating Advice from Reddit. I'm going to go through different Reddit posts, read about people's different relationship problems, and give them advice. Now, I know most of you are wondering, Jonathan, you're single. How can you possibly give relationship advice? Well, I will say, the coach doesn't play the game, folks. The coach does not play the game. And I've been out of it for a while, so therefore, I'm more than qualified. So let's get this bad boy started. Okay, the first one that I have says, boyfriend has been living with me for a month and a half and now refuses to pay his half of the rent. I wonder where this is going to go. Okay, I 90-year-old female, moved out and started renting an apartment in November of 2020. In February of 2021, my boyfriend, 21-year-old male, moved into the apartment with me due to his own circumstances requiring him to move. He had no job. So you mean he was evicted? That's why he was required to move? Okay. So when he moved, and we agreed that he wouldn't have to pay rent until he got a job. Mistake number one, girl. All right. And once he got a job, he'd pay half the rent and electricity. That seemed fair to me. Yep, it seems fair in a bubble. Basically, then she ended up saying, he finally agreed to Venmo me the money with a bit of attitude, but I have yet to receive the Venmo. And you live with him. Girl, just leave him. I feel like most of my advice is going to be telling people to break up, because how you going to let this evicted man live in your house? I love him. And you 19. Girl, no. Next. I'm not even finishing that. Okay, rant. I, 25-year-old male, loathe being called whipped. Fair enough. I've been with my girlfriend for 7 years and I absolutely love her as she loves me. I've always put her first as she does the same. However, I constantly get called whipped by people and it completely annoys me. Okay, yeah, fair. The thing is, my girlfriend does so much for me, so I always do the same for her. Good, it's a reciprocated relationship. This all sounds great. Drove 3 hours to see her once because she wasn't feeling well at work. Nice. She never asked, you just did it, okay? You were kicked out of your family home. You didn't have to ask, she took you in. This sounds like mutually beneficial for you both. My girlfriend's sister made a remark to me yesterday that I'm whipped, and I know she was trying to stir things, but it really got to me. I guess when I told she ain't got no, she's been in broken relationships, so she don't know better, and she just jealous. She's like, oh, what, men aren't supposed to treat you nice? That's why I had such terrible time. I guess yeah, you know what it is. Don't pay attention to that. If you come across this YouTube channel with 10 views. All right. My girlfriend, 23-year-old female, doesn't like me, 25-year-old male. Oh, masturbating. Should I confront her about it? No. I say do it in private in the bathroom and clean up the evidence. You know what they say? Secrets keep a relationship spicy. Or they ruin them. Okay, I've been dating my current girlfriend for about a year or so, and I love her a lot, and for the most part, she's a considerate, lovely person. However, a few months back, somehow my masturbation habits came up in a conversation and made her feel uncomfortable to the point where she wants me to not masturbate, and if I do, to tell her about it. No, just leave her. That's too much. Your body, you do what you want. And if she's uncomfortable with that, just don't be together. Since she has told me this, I have masturbated twice. Both times I told her about it, and we had a fairly heated and lengthy post-mortem. Shocking, because she doesn't like it, and I don't think that's going to change. Right, I, 24-year-old male, feel really insecure about my girlfriend's 24-year-old ex-boyfriend, who is an NFL player. How do I feel less insecure? I really want to skip this, but let's see. All right. Before I type this out, I just want to say, I know it's insecurity. I know it. Rationally, I know I shouldn't worry, but this is just something I'm trying to deal with, and I don't know how. From ages 19 to 22, my girlfriend was dating a college, then NFL football player. The guy, about 3 years older than her, and Eventually broke up with her after a few seasons. Okay. He broke up with her. So that's not completely unjustified. I can see that. I understand it. I've been dating her for 6 months now, and I found out a few weeks ago. So she didn't even bring it up. Well, actually, that doesn't prove that at all. Jump to conclusions. It turns out I heard a lot of stories about him already. She always had said my friend instead of my ex. Like when her friend bought her car, took her to Hawaii. We thought her friend was Kylie. All right, and was able to get her all Julie and things she wanted that I can't afford. What? Claire's got a discount. If there is a will, there is a way, brother. There's there's also the fact that we physically are so different. He's 6'4", 260-pound guy made of pure muscle. I'm 5'9", and have a normal build. I feel embarrassed. Look, homie. That's like me going up and saying like, I mean, why would anyone want to be with me? I don't look like Michael B. Jordan. Damn well I don't. I wouldn't compare myself to him because I know that's stupid. I ain't never gonna look like him. So why would I set myself up for disappointment? Look, I know the league I should be batting in. Pick your lane and then make your comparisons. I'm not saying it's healthy, but it's definitely better. Constantly competing even though he's not in the picture anymore. Yeah, that's all you. I find myself questioning if there's anywhere she's nearly physically attracted to me as she was to him. Look, I like men all over the spectrum. So you can't say like, oh, well, he was big and then he was skinny. Like, you don't know her type. You should ask her. And you don't know, like, sure, like, money's nice, but, like, she could not care about those things. And if she doesn't, she's super... You know how to handle this. Next. All right, maybe he don't because he's on Reddit. I think you have to own the fact of, like, she's with you. And if she has not said explicitly her ex and she just said, like, oh, friends did these things for me, it means that she's conscious of probably trying to not make you, like, feel some type of way about it. And maybe be open about that. Like you do know, and then you do feel some type of way, and have a dialogue. Yeah, don't go to Reddit. What the fuck are you doing? Next. Girlfriend watched one of her male Facebook friends masturbate to her over a FaceTime chat. Break up with her. Next. I think I need a breakup with my girlfriend. Did I read that right? I think I need to. I did not read that right. I think I need to break up with my girlfriend. I ain't got my glasses on. Trying to look cute. 26-year-old male, and my girlfriend, 26-year-old female, have been living together for most of our relationship, and we currently live in my dad's old house that I am saving up to buy. Our relationship was great at first, but she is polyamorous, and I am not. Okay, I knew this going in, and I wanted to try. Mistake number one. Those are two, like, if you're poly, you know that. Go ahead, live your truth. If you're monogamous, you know that. Go ahead, live your truth. Now, if y'all both went, like, is there someone discovered it during the relationship, but if you're going in and, like, maybe because I bet you, I ain't finished reading this whole thing. I bet you he was like, I can try to make it work. And I wanted to deliver the next sentence, and I wanted to try to make it work. Like, if you know that going in, I wouldn't. But if you're both open to it, for sure. And then you like talk about rules and like boundaries and what you want that to be, whether you want a third partner or you just want an open relationship. Like, these are conversations you have before coming in, especially when you know that you both have different preferences, and you don't try to turn yourself into someone that you're not. I've given 5 of my closest friends situation out of context, and many of them have said that therapy would help. But like, she shouldn't have to change herself because you agreed to go into this relationship being open. So she's just doing what you agreed to. You just thought you could change, but you couldn't. So I think you both should just leave. I don't know if this is going to work. My final reason for wanting to break up is because she wants to move to a different state in a few years, despite me trying to buy this house. Yeah, y'all just on 2 different paths. Like, a square peg, a circle hole. My 28-year-old female boyfriend. What? Oh. That's a good for trying to make a damn musical. my person saying that 28-year-old female boyfriend, who is 26-year-old male, has the potential to be a great partner, but has been financially dependent on me for more than 2 years. And is it time to call it quits? Who's to say? Me, no. I mean, yes. yes, call it quits. Next. Oop. Yeah, that was the last one. That was a thing. We did it. The good, the bad, and the funny. Yes. What a time. I'm gonna do this again. This was fun. Quick, easy, make some comments. Gathered my mind again. Yes, definitely do this again. And maybe I'll continue relationships. Maybe next time I'll just do life advice, right? Because I'm doing very well in that. I'm not. Regardless, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.